Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, 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 Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to all you Akim laboring in the truth and sincerity. And this is another GMS en route, what you gonna call it. How do things just go right back to normal? And that's, this is that's based off of this article that a brother sent to me about the funeral directors sitting there questioning the numbers of this COVID death, people that died of coronavirus. They're saying that those numbers are padded, that a lot of people didn't die from that, and that those are some hyped up numbers, which we've been saying that we were bringing it out a couple of weeks ago, that a lot of these hospitals were told to say that people died of the coronavirus, and that's why they kept they extended, and they might even come out with more so-called what they call it, symptoms, come out with more symptoms. That they keep updating the symptoms, which pretty much, when you look at the symptoms that they say show somebody have the coronavirus, it's damn near fucking any symptom that for any sickness, damn near. If you got a headache, you got the coronavirus. If you got a stomach ache, you got the coronavirus. You got a sore throat, you got the coronavirus. If you cough, you got the coronavirus. What else? If you got heart problems, you got the coronavirus. If you scratch your head, you got the coronavirus. You see what I'm saying? Oh, now the new one is the corona toes. You got coronavirus if you got fucked up toes. If your toes are different colors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Your toes, I think your fingernails as well. So they say if you got all that, then you got the coronavirus, which is a goddamn joke, man. Basically, it's a joke, and like I say, to show you how much of a joke it is, and that's that's why a lot of people are fed up. But people are still stupid too. But now, as soon as they start letting people out of their cages, all right, letting animals, that's how they looking at everybody, like a fucking cage monkeys and lab rats and shit like that. That's how they viewing it. But now as they let everybody back about the cage and everything, people go back. How do you just go back to doing your own shit? And everybody was posting, or speaking about having a few people died. Yo, this thing is real. This is serious, man. We had this one died. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. And you don't even fucking know, because a lot of you didn't even get a chance to go into the hospital. Then they told you they had to burn the bodies and all that stuff. So you ain't get to perform no autopsy or none of that stuff. You see what I'm saying? But it just showed you how they're playing around with this coronavirus thing, and how they, through the media, they blew this thing up, man. Showing you that this is a government ploy, man. You understand? And watch how much more information come up about falsehood, false studies. You see, and then meanwhile, you got a lot of people, so they was constantly talking shit, the conspiracy theories. How could you say stuff like that? This is real. Let's deal with fact and not fear. The facts of it, this, that, and the third. The facts is that the fucking government lied. That's what the facts are showing. All right, that's what they're showing, and it's gonna be exposed, man. This thing is gonna be ugly, and for them to sit there and tell you they say they're gonna let you back outside, but they said, wait a minute, it's gonna come back though. They gave it a release date like it's an album coming out. They said the coronavirus is gonna be dropping, in December or towards the winter. It might drop before that. How the fuck they gonna do that unless they're the ones? How do they know? Unless they're the ones that's actually behind creating the thing. You see, and that's what it is. At the end of the day, that's what it is. They're the ones that's creating this so-called virus, and they can put it out there whenever they want, just like any other virus. Okay, and then of course they're gonna game with the vaccine. They keep sitting there, playing with the vaccine release date, right? They say, look, we're gonna have one by the end of the week, one by the end of the month. It might take us 2 years. You see what I'm saying? They just playing games, man. They're playing games, but you got people that are gonna just fall asleep and just be happy that they out the cage. Yeah, we're gonna go to the beach. Yeah, we're gonna turn it up. We're gonna cook up. We're gonna cook out. We're gonna barbecue. You know, we're going to go to the club. We're going to take the club. We're going to have a day party, outside party. You know, people just, we're going to celebrate being outside. Like, niggas is gone, man. And crackers, too. You got a lot of these crackers that are out of they bugged out, too. Just like, you see my man right there. All right? My man right there with the broken neck. But, yeah, these people are bugged out, man. They bugged out, and they don't see the inner workings. And that's why, you know, all praises be to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai for allowing us to see, be in his truth, man. You know, and have that, like the scriptures say, that eye salve. All right? That eye salve. The eye salve is very important, man. You know? Meaning, in other words, you're able to see through the bullshit, see in the dark. These people can't see in the dark. These are dark times. But they don't see. They just think that, you know, things are just, like, they look at it like as a passing fad. Okay, the corona came and went. Instead of, like, really looking into it, like, wait a minute. What is this all about? If this thing was so deadly, you were talking about it being so deadly, which is a flag should have came up. Why the hell they still letting everybody else outside? They got people working. You know, some people spoke on the 5G towers that they were putting up while people were at home. But the thing is people still were not really awoke. People ain't awoke, man. See, and the government knows it, man. And then you have people, like I said, they're gonna go back right to like things are normal, man. You know, like things are normal, and then that's how they're gonna get caught. The scriptures say that we're not in darkness at that day, so overtake you as a thief in the night. But now, these people, they are gonna get taken like a thief in the night, because they're gonna think that everything is good because they said, you know, like you see the Edomite chick there. You know, these Edomites selling cars they just got masks on, selling cars. So they said, as long as you just wear a mask, you know, you had de Blasio with his fucking simple ass Edomite ass. He was just giving a damn, see, Jake ain't got a mask. Jake like, fuck that, man. He was just giving a speech, you know, talking a fucking big ass speech about wearing a mask. You know, we got these million masks, we're gonna stockpile, have emergency masks. You know, glad that you New Yorkers, you did you know, you showed out and you wore a mask, even though it's a little uncomfortable, but just look at it like this. Every day you wear a mask is another day closer to normalcy. What the fuck is normalcy? They keep talking about this normalcy, right? What the fuck is this normalcy that they're talking about, man? All right, what normal world are you going back to? First of all, the world was never normal anyway. You had a bunch of fucking faggots, dykes, lesbians, you know, polluting the whole damn earth, transvestites, transgenders, whatever you call them, right? You had them all over the place. You had these fucking Edomites, these fucking pedophiles all over the place, man. But you don't hit, and Esau don't shed enough light on these motherfuckers that be sitting up there molesting and raping little kids, man. Esau don't really shed light. They sweep that shit under the rug. And the reason why they do it, because why? All of this, the stars of Hollywood are entwined into this thing, man. That's why you keep seeing all these different documentaries on, you know, this one and that one being involved in the sex ring. You know, that's why people say they killed Jeff Epstein and all this and that. You see what I'm saying? They don't speak about these things, but they're going to sit there and harp on and give you this big elaborate speech about fucking wearing a goddamn mask, man. You see? And that shows you that at the end of the day, this just shows you that this is all a farce, man. Everything that's why we tell you, don't believe nothing that this devil tells you, man, because he's a fucking liar. That's all he does is lie, lie, and lie, and he's doing it for a purpose, man. All right, and the scriptures tell you about that. All right, he's looking to basically to overthrow you. You know, that's what it boils down to. He's looking to overthrow you. You see, and they do want, contrary to popular belief, they do want to chip the masses of the people, man. They do plan on doing these things. So, you know, you gotta stay vigilant, man. You gotta stay vigilant, man. Most people, they're gonna just return to the same old shit that they were doing. You know, and then Esau's gonna sit there and say, wait a minute, you know, we let y'all out too early. And then you're gonna have the other talking heads say, we told you it was too early, you couldn't take the curfew off or the quarantine off. They're gonna say it's another outbreak that happened or whatever. Esau could play around with this thing now. Now it's at a point they could play around with it, you see? But they're gonna get what they want out of it, or they're gonna try to get what they want out of it until the Most High is ready to stop them. Because the Lord is going to interrupt their plans. The scriptures tell you that, right? He disappointed the devices of the crafty. It tells you that in the scriptures in Job. So the Most High is going to, stop Esau in his tracks. But meanwhile, there's a lot of people that's going to die because they're caught up and they're not opening their eyes. And it's not just about dying, because it's one thing, death is really nothing. But if you die, there's ways you can die, right? And then the worst thing is dying not knowing the truth, not being involved in the truth. So now, when you die, your spirit goes right back to the Most High, and then you're going to feel like shit, man. You're going to feel like shit because you're going to know you fucked up. Then you're going to know the truth. You're going to know that then the Israelites were the prophets. Esau was the devil. I sold my soul to the devil. You understand? You see what I'm saying? And then now you're going to have to be destroyed and come back as a child in the kingdom. You see? Whereas the Lord gave us an opportunity to make it on the first trip. He gave us life, man. All right? He said life and death are set before you. Choose life that you may live. So a lot of our people don't want to live. People that are caught up into the system, talking about voting and all this other crap, they don't want to live, man. Okay? Hey, the Lord said, they that hate me love death. You see, there's nothing else outside of the truth, man. It's either you for the truth or Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, or you're not. And if you're not, then that means you love death. And that's what's going to become you. Ultimately, death is going to become you. You see? So anyway, I'm going to end it there. I just wanted to just speak on, because I seen the article, and then there's other articles, and we knew that a lot of this shit was hyped up numbers, and, and really the numbers weren't even that crazy as how they was predicting it, but Esau did it, like sold it through panic and fear, and don't say he didn't, because a lot of these people will look at you crazy if you don't wear a fucking mask. You ain't got no gloves. You can't even go into a supermarket now without a mask. Can't go into no establishment really right now. So the Esau accomplished doing that and having everybody in fear of this bullshit, this so-called epidemic or pandemic that they put out there. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, more things are gonna come out as we know, because we at the end, and and the scriptures speak about that, man. The truth, that which is hidden, is gonna be revealed. So, it don't matter how much cover up Esau tries to do, the Lord is still gonna reveal everything that he covered up. All these different lies, all his behind the scene antics, how he been staging everything. You see, and it's only right because he's the devil. That's why he's doing it. He's the devil, and the Most High gave him time. But the scriptures say the triumphing of the wicked is but short. So that means, hey, we're in the time where this devil's about to go down. You see, so hey, fuck it, he's over. Like, my thing is, look, do whatever the hell you want to do. It ain't gonna stop the Lord from coming back and destroying this place. It's not gonna stop the Lord from coming back delivering the elect. It's not gonna stop the elite from going into slavery, because the elite are going into slavery. The scriptures have to be fulfilled, man. All right, the Lord said they cannot be broken. The scriptures have to be fulfilled. So Esau is finished anyway, man. He's already condemned, man, But anyway, with that, I'm gonna give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and say shalom to you sincere Akim out there. Shalom.